guys are already familiar with it. That's what you want me to do. Okay, there we go. And you do the rocket, right? Right. Get ready to move, could we? Okay, we are live. We are live. Hang on, we'll change it to the others. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So we are live, and we welcome you to the Airshare Racing Show. Thanks so much for tuning in. Past, present, future, and let's start off with our traditional intro. Yes. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go! Airshare Racing, Airshare Racing, Airshare Racing. Yeah, we are live and at the field. Thanks so much for tuning in. I like what you said, past, present, future. Feel free to, what do they do? Say comment, like, share. That's it. So thanks so much for tuning in. And yes, hopefully you can see us and hear us. That's right. Got the launch pad set up over there. It's a little further away than we would have liked, but the ground's too hard, so we had to move it a little further away. That's right. But we've got some ideas to bring it closer, right? Yes. So yeah. So thanks everyone for joining in. So thank you. Propsol says he had a busy week on summer break, so well done. I can't say that we had a summer break. It was more like trying to dodge the rain. Dodge the rain. It is not summery over here at one little bit, but it's good that somebody else is enjoying the sun. There is sun out there though, so there you go. We can't really complain that much. This is our equivalent of winter. Yes, there you go. Yeah, we don't get snow, so this is as close as it gets. Yeah. This is. Harry's just reading the comments. Tomorrow he's going to the Drone Racing Indiana, USA. Wow, cool. Awesome. It's got some numbers 102 20 25. There you go. Nice. That sounds exciting. And are you competing? Yeah, are you competing, or is it your event, or yeah? Either way, it's cool. Or you might be just attending just to see what other people are doing, right? Yeah. It sounds cool. Have we been to any races lately? Not recently, no. But we did used to. We went to a couple of multi-GP ones here in New Zealand. Yes, in Auckland. Yeah, that was pretty cool. So I guess we wanted to do a bit more. I guess. Yeah. No, it's good. Gabe says I'm here. Oh, cheers. Oh, thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in, my man, and we appreciate it very much. Yeah, we know how hard it is to attend these things and things like that. So yeah, thanks very much. Yeah. And can you see behind us? There's some little school kids out there playing with a soccer ball, but in front of them, I'll go and point it out in a second. Just where that line is, just there, about there. Where the launch pad is. A little further away, like I was saying, than I would have liked. But we'll bring the camera closer with the drone, and then you'll be able to see it. But it's just too it's like gravel underneath this. You can't poke the launch pad into it. No. So I don't want to break anything. So it's the International Open multi-GP. Wow, that sounds even epic. That sounds even more exciting. Yeah, that's cool. No, but he says he's not racing in that one, but that's okay. Maybe the next time. Maybe the next time. But it does sound exciting, and I'm sure there'll be some excellent pilots and races and excitement. Yeah, for sure. Which one do they use? Do they use trackside? I guess it depends on who's organising the event. That is true. What else is there? There's trackside. There's what's that other one called? There's another called. There's 3 different ones here. Props. That's relatable. Yes, nice. Yes, and so our launch pad that we're using is a little 3D printed one that we use for the 3D printed when we send ourselves into space. The same one we used on the last rocket launch. Yes, yes. So I guess we're going to show what the Ironman looks like, the updated Mark II model.
Yeah.
That's what people want to see anyway.
So this is what the result was. So obviously, same guy as the last
He
time.
was not damaged from the last attempt.
So we don't need to do that. And the only difference is now he has a rocket on him. So I'll zoom back into view. So there you go. I think you can see it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
this part is separate, so kind of explain how.
So yeah, so the idea is it's got a booster on the bottom where my hand is, my left hand is.
Yep.
And obviously the parachute's going inside at the moment, but we haven't loaded it. And then as it goes up in the air, so it'll be like that on the launch pad. It goes up in the air, in theory.
If all successful.
If all successful, and then what will happen at the top of the climb, it will reverse explosion, and then the parachute will come out, and it will come into land.
And then the parachute
will come in upside down like that. That's what we're hoping for.
That'll be a good trajectory, and hopefully it doesn't do that cartwheel thing like it did last time.
Yeah, it shouldn't do as much if it did. It's a lot more streamlined.
It is heavier though. That is one downside.
Yeah, a lot more heavier. And then we had to do an offset with the
oh, you can see
the guide launch.
That's the offset there. So that's the rail that it runs up on the launch.
Yeah, so hopefully that doesn't cause a jam. It's just the best we could, because otherwise it will get the ride gets in the way of the man himself. So bit of luck. It'll clear the launch pad,
and we'll get a good trajectory. So are we going to do a test launch before this? We send this one?
Yeah. We'll do this. So we've got what, 2 motors?
We've got 2 motors with us. So we're going to send our other one first.
Oh yeah.
So this way. We're going to send this guy first, our 3D printed one, and then we'll send the Ironman one. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. And yeah, so he's going to be sending that, and it's going to go up. And
same deal.
Same deal.
Parachute
just
on
check that ignition will be working. And yeah, just like the last live stream, we got the big when we drop the parachute men down, we have the Pixhawk.
650 Terran.
Yeah, well, it was a Terran, but it's not now.
Yeah.
But it's the it's a Pixhawk multicopter. So he'll go for the kind of we'll send him up into the air, and if he can get a good hover, we'll leave him there, and you'll be able to see it. Maybe.
Hopefully, yeah. And what was that? What was the episode this week, Gary?
Episode this week?
It was all about the big guy, wasn't it? All about using the autopilot. Yeah. So we're flashing the film.
Oh, call me Gabe. Yes. So this is props off. This is Gabe, and yes, there you go.
Now everybody knows each other.
Now everybody knows each other.
Richard is there.
Yes, I am wearing the blue beanie.
Yeah.
Richard's also wearing a blue beanie, but it's got white on.
Yeah. So so the episode this week was all about the big copter that we're working on with a 3D printer.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So we're getting that underway. It was starting to flash with autopilot, and currently in the workshop we're doing a lot of soldering.
Yes, we've
give you a bit of insight to what our lives are like at the moment.
Yes, what's coming up on this channel, and yes, so that's quite exciting. And we're running it with a Cube Pilot flight controller for that big giant monstrosity.
Yeah.
And yes, it's coming together. We've still got a lot more 3D printing to do to complete the 3D printed drone design, but it's a lot less now.
So what's the episode next week, so they'll know what's coming up?
What is it?
So next week is we're looking at the Spaceflight X4, which is to help out with, it's a 3D printing filament dryer that CREALITY let us look at. So like a pre-release type thing. That was pretty cool. That they did that because we needed it to help us dry the filament with a carbon fiber PPACF.
Yes, because we were having a lot of trouble trying to dry it at that higher temperature. And
because we don't have a dryer, but now we do. So
and also it's like props off was saying, it's winter over here, so that probably
it's a bit damp, so it doesn't help anyone.
No, but there you go. So it's helping a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so without further ado, should we get into it?
Yeah.
Sound like the president?
Unless anybody else has got some special question, we're more than happy to answer.
Yep.
We'll get into it. Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. I think props off is talking to Kayla. It's okay. To Gabe. It's all good. So good. Yes. So we will. What should we do first? I guess we'll load the rockets in, Richard. Yeah. Hang on. We'll change the camera screen.
Is it there?
Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah. Has it got the wadding in it?
No, I'm doing it right now.
It might have the wadding. Probably never came out from us then.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think so. So anyway, so we've got some fireproof wadding, if you can see it. Hopefully you can. It's a bit of a glare, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's got wadding in it.
It's got some wadding, okay.
Okay, and what does that do? Just makes it so it doesn't flame up. So yeah, that's that parachute. If you can see, or hang on, there's the camera. There's the camera for that one, and that parachute is this one. So we'll just poke that back in there. It didn't look like it released last time, so I'll try and put it in there. Have you got like a stick to load it in with there? Yeah. So hopefully you guys had a great week this week. We did. It was a pretty productive week.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Exciting stuff. So we'll poke that in there. You all good, Richard? Yep. Okay, so just poke that in there so you can. Wow, that's tight. I don't even know if that'll come out. What do you reckon? That's tight like a tiger.
So yeah, so we're loading the chute right about now. Yeah. Poke it so it's like even all the way through.
Well, what's your favorite flavor of crayon? I think you're meaning motor, rocket motor. What are we running?
My favorite at the moment is the one that we're saving for the Ironman. So at the moment is the ST C63 with a C motor with a 3-second burn is what we're using.
And what's this one going to be?
So that's what we're saving for the Ironman.
Give it the best chance of success ignition.
And this one it's just what we've got lying around it, which is an A8 with a 5-second burn, which is this one.
So you might not necessarily go
completely. It might be a bit heavy for him, but and he might not be able to pull the chute. But
too bad.
Too bad.
All right, we're testing the ignition, not necessarily the rocket on this one.
Yeah. Be good.
Should be good either way. Yes,
but it's just what we have lying around, so might as well use it.
Yeah. So it's a shame not to.
It's a shame not to.
And it's been raining earlier today, so we were a bit worried if we could come out here today. So
yeah, it seems to have cleared up at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that should be good.
I guess we'll have to let those characters know.
Yeah,
we'll let them in
once we get into the air.
Fair enough. Safety is paramount. Yes. Propsoft says, Richard, can you read that one?
Propsoft says 5-second burn can get you up there. LOL. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
All you need.
Well, we did do the calculation when we originally did the calculation. It was for the previous version of the Ironman, the Mark 1. So he had enough of a kick.
He did. It was off center. So he just
but so now he's a bit heavier. So he might just go. I don't know. Yeah, well, we'll find out. We'll find out together.
We'll find out.
You never know. A bit of sun flare there. Hang on, maybe I'll come in closer. There we go. Nope. Oh. That's right. We can't have everything.
You can't win all the camera angles.
No. But yes, we do appreciate you guys tuning in today.
Yeah, no, it's something we've been wanting to do. I think we printed the Mark II booster last week from the CREALITY High. I think we did then.
I think so.
This is what we're talking about. Just this part right here. And we printed on the CREALITY High last week.
And designed it on Livestream as well.
Yeah, we designed it on Livestream, so we could go back and check that out if you missed it. Yep. And I think we used the suggestions that people said.
Yeah.
With the colouring theme.
The colouring theme. Yeah, staying with the Ironman look.
Yeah, with what was it? We used gold and red.
Gold and red. Yeah. Well, that's Ironman, isn't it? And which one was it that we made? What we painted?
I think it was the Mark Was it the Mark 8?
9, I think.
Mark 9. Yeah, so there you go.
I'm just trying
How
to
are you going over there?
I'm struggling to put this bit of
I thought that's a 10-second job.
parachute in there. Hang on.
10 seconds. So these are the so that's the match, if you can see it. Oh, hang on, there's the match. So it's an electronic match, as everybody knows.
Check it out. What do you reckon?
That's terrible.
Yeah, yeah. Have you got that screwdriver? Oh, here it is.
Your pocket. I don't think they'll come out.
No, that's what I was thinking. What do you think we should do?
Let's take it out.
Well, you just said I didn't think it'd come out, so I was going to pack it again.
Okay.
I'm going to pack that nicer. Sorry, but that's these things happen.
That's right.
But yes, it's. I hope you guys had an excellent week, and yeah. Oh yeah, we saw which movie did we see this week?
Yeah, the movie that we saw this week was Ballerina.
Yeah, have you guys seen that? That's cool.
That's really good. It's with Amia Armand, I think is her name. It's really good. So
with John Wick and Keanu and all the cool dudes and girls out there, it's cool.
Got that screwdriver? Got the screwdriver?
There you go. Your dad says, hola. Hey, welcome to the live stream. We appreciate you tuning in.
You go.
Oh, thank you. We're all good.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, it's a bit of a shoot packing. I think I didn't quite get it perfectly.
I think you just stuffed it in there. You had to roll it.
Oh, that's what I did.
Yeah.
It should be good, and we'll be before you know it. When we've managed to get this rocket in, we'll send it into the air.
Do we need to do anything with the transmitter?
Oh, I'm gonna have a look. Hang on. That should be all good in the hood.
Okay, we got the rocket on finally. The nose cone is attached. Kaku.
Deactivate. Stabilize. Gear down. Too low. Bombs away. Loiter. Stabilize. Activated. Deactivated. Activated. Deactivated.
Okay, cool. So that should be all good.
Loiter. Stabilize.
So yes, I'll be using the multicopter to get a bit more aerial. Yeah, so you can see what's going on as we do it. And then we'll switch the cameras over. You can see what's going on closer up. You all good, G? So Richard's in the background loading the rocket motor just off camera screen. And then he's putting the electronic match in. And before you know it, we'll be going for it. Okay, so maybe we'll change to... What are we going to do? We're going to change the... yeah.
Okay, so that's the match attached. Hopefully you can see it. There we go.
You can see it just in the corner there.
Just there. There we go. That's the, we're going to use that as a demo rocket, just to see if everything's working correctly.
Okay, cool. And do we need to sign that fella in? Is that good? The power bank?
Yeah, yeah, sure. And you're going to plug those in?
Yep. Okay, so we're going to swap.
Rocket out there, sure. Oh no, we'll do that last.
We'll do that last, just so it's safety first. Okay, so all we're going to do is going to change the screens over, and we're going to hook all that stuff up.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need this? I'll plug it in. Do you need this? Richard, do you need this? Hi. And maybe just tell those guys we're going to just send the thing. Okay, plug it in there. Yeah, so the remote's on. So we're just setting up, and we'll get into it. Hang on, I'll just change the camera screen over. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so we've got RSSI signal, so that's good. And in the background, you might be able to hear the little chirp of the flight controller. And I'll just change my watch over. Yes. So yeah, so it's kind of exciting, and it's always good to do a rocket launch with you guys. It's kind of exciting, so cool. Yeah. Oh.
Too high. Too low. Too high. Too low. Too high.
Hang on, I'll just go and check that camera's all good. Coming through. All good? It's just got a black screen at the moment. What do you mean? On the VTX. On my what? Yeah. Is it coming through? I just said it's got a black screen. So what, the GoPro's not getting through? Yeah. Is it on? We forgot to turn the GoPro on, so that will mean that we don't have signal. That's right. We'll see in a second. We'll see in a second. Hang on, we're just searching for that. Just a second. Just unplug it and do it again. So that technical difficulties, but we will get there. Otherwise, we'll just send it. Yeah, either good. If we can't get it, we'll just send it. Just I thought it'd be quite nice so you guys can see it out there. Hey? How about now? No, just a black screen, is it? What do you reckon? I don't know. But yes, these things do happen unexpectedly. So what, the VTX is going through with no signal? Yeah. Is the right camera? Yeah, it's come up on my watch before, isn't it? It's a Hero 3. Yeah. Hang on, we might. Let's have a. Hear that? If it doesn't want to work, which we'll just go for launch anyway. Doesn't matter. It's all good. What do you want to try? Give me a second. Okay. We'll just try a different idea. But yes, you can see people out there having fun on the soccer ball, which is always good. Do you guys play soccer? We used to back in the day. It was a good game. Let's see. let's go. Oh, it's not going through it. I don't know, not sure why it's doing that. But what we'll do is we'll just send the rocket anyway. Maybe I can just work on that in a little bit.
Yeah, probably the best idea, right?
Yeah. Okay, so we'll put that down. That's a bit of a shame, but oh well. We'll just go for rocket launch then. Okay.
Receiver is still connected.
You're all disconnected over there. Let's go for rocket launcher. Hopefully you guys can see it. We'll just what can we do so we can see it better? You tilt the camera up, I guess. We just have to do it that way, the old school way. Well, when in doubt, just fire it, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to connect this guy up, and I'll come back, and then I'll give you the thumbs up, and then we'll launch this guy. Well, as they say in the aerospace world, they say light this candle. So I'll just go and give Richard a hand, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, guys, we are ready at that end, and we're just going to send it. You all good, Richard? Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys, here we go. Yeah, yep. Okay. You might be ready. Okay. It got ignition though. So there you go. Did you see that? Hopefully it did. There you go. Okay, so he went up into the air. What? How far up? He didn't go that high. He would have gone to about here somewhere, and then came back down, and then landed. That was good ignition. That's what we want to see. It was the A motor class. Is actually quite a small class kick, but we did get clean ignition, so that was good to see. And I think we got the rocket back without any difficulties. So that was good. Yeah, so Richard's going for retrieval now, and then before you know it, we'll go and send the next one. The Ironman. That'd be good. But it was good to see it get ignition after that bit of a short delay. While we were trying to get the camera drone over there. But it's good to see any ignition is a successful ignition. What do you reckon, Richard? Is it all right? It's giving the thumbs up. So hopefully you guys can see that. I know it is slightly into the sun a little bit, but it's kind of the best we can do at this moment in time. We were planning on bringing you a lot closer to the action. We were going to bring you right up to the action and fly right beside it, but we're having some technical technical issues. Not sure why, but it's always the thing when you're live. You just you have to either works or it doesn't work. That's kind of it, and then we go back to the shop and work on it. What'd you think, Richard?
Yeah, excellent. Yeah.
It was good, clean ignition, wasn't it?
Good ignition, yeah.
Did the parachute come out that time?
Yeah,
Match?
Yeah. Yeah. Everything came out. Yeah.
Did the parachute deploy?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so actually
like
properly.
So that's the end result. It actually worked out really well.
That's it. The parachute came out at the top height, so because they might not be able to see it from the into the sun.
No, it didn't glide down, but it did open before it hit the ground. So in the last second, the chute opened and it came down. So it was
okay, good. So it was all good then.
Like like 2 meters off the ground, the chute opened properly.
Oh, that's right.
So there you go.
Okay, so what's the next plan? Well, I'm not going to do it at the moment. He'll probably do it when we get home. But these things happen when you're at the field. Hey? Well, you want a different camera? Oh, let's just leave it. It's fine. No, that's that camera that was in it before. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Leave that one. It's fine. Leave it, Richard. Now, we all start packing the Ironman, guys, so let's get into it. Before, you know what, we'll be sending this guy into the air. That's what it's all about, it's Ironman. So we want to see an Ironman launch. Hopefully we get a good elevation on the launch, and hopefully you can see it. Yeah. That's the main thing. Are you going to try and plug it back in or something? He's just working on that camera drone in the background, the multicopter Pixhawk. I thought maybe we could get it going for the Ironman. You're going to try it one more time, yeah? Okay. Oh, well, maybe we'll try it one more time since we.
Just do it in the background.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, the rocket went well, I think, and yeah, I mean, as high as I thought it was going to go. So that was good to see the trajectory and clean ignition. So that was good. So Richard's in the back, just working on the just to see if that camera is going to work. And it would be nice if it does, and then you can bring you closer. It's kind of be nice to see. Then we can do it the proper way. How are we going, Richard? Let's see if it comes through on my watch. The other option is that it could be working. It's just not coming up on my watch. Let's find out. That's the other option.
Try it on here.
Yeah, just try it on here. Okay, we'll just change over to another screen, and then
you never know.
yeah, that's right. So Rich will just work on that in the background, and then we've tried all options, and then we can say that we've done our best, and then yeah, that's the one. We tried the best. That's the main thing. Yeah, you're on the right channel.
It's black, right?
Yeah, it's black at the moment. Okay, so it wasn't us.
Okay.
Okay, that's okay. We'll just change to a different one. We'll go to that one. Yes. So it's something else is going on. I'm not sure what. Do that one off. Unplug this one off. Yeah, but
at least we tried all options. It's probably something to do, like a little wire's got loose or something.
Yeah, it could be something like that.
But clearly it was working last week.
Yes,
we haven't done anything else. So.
No. So I'm not sure what happened there, but that's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to load this guy up, and we're going to send him for the true launch. So yeah, let's go and get that ready, Richard.
Yeah.
Have you got
any way we can bring it closer, please, guys? Not really.
Not really, because that's the soft ground that we can only get into there. Okay. It is what it is. But you know, it might do the job. That's the main thing. Like stuff. Yeah, sure. Pop the whiting in, and then we're gonna put it in the air. So what kind of wadding is this kind of material, Richard? Yeah? It's kind of like a cotton-based. What does it say? Does it say the material? Hang on. Doesn't say what it's actually made out of. That's interesting. But this one has 72 sheets in it. We'll probably use quite a few of them. That's okay. Before you know it, we'll go. So Richard's packing the Ironman chute, and we're going to go and send this guy. Yes. That'd be good to see. Yeah. Do we need to bring a camera over or anything? Maybe what we'll do is we'll take some photos of it, and maybe we'll make a reel out of it. So even though you didn't necessarily get to see that close on the live stream, unfortunately, we'll take some GoPro footage and post them afterwards. Yeah. Does that sound like a good idea?
That sounds a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good compromise. Yeah. But anyway, he's just poking the chute in with the wadding.
There it is. I'll stand up. There you go. Just put the chute in.
He's put the chute in it, and he's put the wadding in first. That way, it's that flame retardant doesn't ignite the chute. That would be bad. And then he's going to poke that part in, and then we'll put the motor in, and we're going to send it, sure.
Yeah.
Sounds like a train's coming. That's interesting. You might have seen before there was a guy walking around the rugby track. He is putting the lines out, if you want to know, which is good to see. That way, there's the try line is not suddenly over here. Oh, here comes the train. Yeah. So I'll change I'll turn the camera so you can see that. Kind of different, but up here it's quite normal. The old diesel train. Yeah, just change the camera around. Hang on. When he comes around a bit closer. And maybe we can see the passengers out there. There you go, there it is. Oh, there's nobody on board today. Oh, there's a couple of people inside. What do you reckon? Okay, Richard? Is it too tight? There's a screwdriver there, you can pull it down. But we're just packing the chute properly, make it look good, and then we'll get out there. Did you want me to take a photo of this with the Sony, Richard?
Yeah.
I'll perhaps do that in a second. But yes, it's always interesting on live stream. It's always things go wrong or things come up unexpectedly. It's kind of cool like that.
Yeah, it is kind of cool like that. Okay, so here he is. He's in.
It's quite large, really.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how much the motor pushes it up in the air. Obviously, wasn't designed for this kind of extra bit of weight on the thruster, but you never know.
You never know.
Okay, so I'll put the motor in.
We'll put the motor in. We'll take a photo of it, make it look good. Then we'll go and send them. That'll be exciting. And then hopefully you can see them. I think that sun doesn't really help the situation, but I think it's the best all I can do at the moment. If I change to a different screen, I don't think that would solve that problem, would it? No, I don't think it would. Ideally, we'll have the rocket pad a little bit closer, but just behind us is all gravel, like I was saying before. That's right. And what's coming up on the show next week, Richard? Next week we're doing the unboxing the Space Pi X4 filament dryer, which is kind of cool. And we'll be putting that straight into use for the big giant flying machine that we're building on the channel. How are you getting on, Richard? Yep. Well, what do we need? What would help? Just a second. Little toolbox, I think. These things that happen. But yes, we're going to put this guy into the air, and before you know it, we'll get up there. It's one of those things, you know, these things happen when you're live. But we do appreciate the patience, and before you know it, we'll be back in the air. We've done a few different live streams, haven't we, Richard? Yes. Over this year, what have we done? We've done, we've made ourselves a live stream. We've done some workshops. Yeah, we've interviewed different people. We've who have we interviewed? Yep, Katie Drones. Yep, Milford from Katie Drones. That was pretty epic. Interview there, and we chatted about his city lifters that he makes in England, which is pretty cool. And then what else have we done? We interviewed Ernesto Gainza, Guinness World Record holder. He holds 3 Guinness World Records. Yeah, for different jumps that he's done, which is pretty epic. Who else have we done? Christina Oskina, another speed shoot skydiving athlete, and Trey from USA, Florida, which is pretty cool. He what's that? Hydrated FPV is that's what it's more commonly referred to as. Oh, just try and put that one in like that, Richie. See what that's like. We're just fitting the motor, so it's nice and tight, but not too tight. And then hopefully it all goes in. No cigar, Richie? Maybe we'll work on that one then. Of course, the other option is, you know, if we can't do it today. What do you reckon? You think we're about to do it? He thinks we can. We don't have like a drill here or something. We could make that hole a little bit bigger. Just at the moment in time, what we're just trying to do is fit the motor, the rocket motor, into the back of the Ironman. Just so it happens that it's shrunken a little bit. Well, it's got like a lip that goes around from the manufacturer, and maybe the print wasn't perfectly the right size. You check all these things, and then there's something else you haven't checked. But yes, which is just hard at work in the background, and we'll get into it. How you going, Reggie? Of course, the other option is what we if we can't do it, it's a bit of a shame, but you know these things happen. But yes, hopefully we can. Richard's hard out in the background, sanding and cutting just the fitting part. It is a good day, so we can't really complain too much. It's a good day out here in the field, and we do apologize for the delay on this launch. But like any rocket launch, sometimes there is a delay, isn't there? Like SpaceX, all the different ones. Or in New Zealand, we have a rocket lab. They send their rockets from a place called Mkii, which is south, but further north of Auckland, if that helps in relation to New Zealand. Just out on the peninsula, away from everybody, safe than sorry. Never been there, but I haven't been there. No, I don't. No, we haven't been there. But I hear good things. How you going, Richie? But yes, we're just trying to fit that one, and then yeah, and hopefully we can go and send them, because ultimately that's what this live stream is all about: sending the Ironman Rocket Man. You need a hand. See what he does. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's a lot closer. Like nearly there. Nearly there. It's only like what, like a millimeter more to do. Yeah, yeah. So we're nearly there. That's looking good. Not that we did it wrong. It's just one of those things when you do. I think it's a different machine. When it put it, maybe we. What, did we make it too small? Do you think, or do you think the motor was slightly too big? What do you reckon? Yeah, yeah. There you go. We did allow for compensation, so it should be all good. And before you know it, we'll send this guy in the air, and I guess after that, yeah, all good. Because ultimately, that's what we want to see. We want to see a clean launch, and hopefully, we get some height out of it. Yeah, that's what we're all about. Yes, that's what we're all about. So yeah, yeah, a little bit of a shame that there's a delay before we send this guy, but these things happen. What's that, Richard? Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's just whittling away at it, the parts here in the background, and it'll fit like a glove. How are we getting on? Maybe I'll help you. Okay, we're winning. We're good. Okay. Yeah. You happy with it? So, yes. So, what have we been doing, Richard? If you take it out, I can make it a little bit bigger. We're all happy? Okay. So, we've just been whittling away at the different things with little, what's that called? It's a little bone file and different things like that, and a craft knife just to make the hole at the back of the rocket just a little bit bigger so we can fit that motor in. It was slightly different size to the other one, so I think that's okay. There you go. Okay, there you go. There you have it. So the motor is in. I managed to do it. Yeah. Okay, so we're not going to come out anytime soon. It'll be fun. Okay. Cool. So there he goes. Okay. There we go. We'll just take a photo of it.
the phone or whatever.
Oh yeah, sure. Yep.
So we know. There you go. Okay, there you go.
You can see it. You didn't get to see it necessarily up close as much on this one, but you'll be able to see it on this one.
Okay, so I was just taking some photos just so you can see the end result, and then we'll be up in the. We'll hit the go button very shortly now. So basically, only moments away from launch.
I think it's a good idea to take some photos.
Yeah, you want to have some photos just so so everybody can see in post what it is that they're witnessing. And this one, in theory, is rated to go a lot higher than the previous one. It's got a bigger motor, a bigger kick, and about the same burn time though. I think the other one was a 4-second burn time. This is a 3-second burn time, but it is, I think, 3 times more powerful. There you go. I was taking some photos of it. Okay, so we got our photos, we got our proof, as they say. Okay, you ready to go? Okay, so what?
What do we need to change over?
Nothing.
Do we need the GoPro?
Yeah, we'll grab the GoPros and walk out with it.
Yeah.
You want to launch this one? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Harry can launch this one, I think. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we're getting ready to walk over. We're going to go for launch. There's a little delay. That's okay. We got there in the end. If you persevere, you can get it in all hope. It has a clean launch, nice and straight. That's what we want. Nice and straight up in there, and a good parachute deploy at the top. And fingers crossed it all goes well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Okay.
Okay. So what? We'll go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Game time.
Okay. Good luck, guys. Hopefully it goes well. We'll find out.
Okay. We'll be back in a second for the launch. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're moments away. We're nearly there. I'm just going to grab one extra thing. Okay, you're right.
Good luck. Thanks. Is that the screen you left it in? Yeah, I did. Okay, so we're good to go for launch, guys. You gonna count it down, eh? You ready to go? Okay, launch time, guys. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're all good. Okay, we'll count it down. Okay. Ready, Gary? Okay, it's connecting the battery. Okay. You gonna count it down? Okay, you ready? Okay. At launch time, we got all the thumbs up, Barry. Okay, ready? Fingers crossed. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go for launch. Wow! Wow, it's perfect! No shit to fly. Boom! Wow, did you see that? Woohoo! That went perfect. Did you see that? Okay, we didn't get a parachute to fly, but that was epic. That was super straight. Yeah, no, it was great. That was sick. Okay, Harry's just gonna go get the little man now. I think there's a couple of little breaks on him. But man, did you? Hopefully you can see that it was absolutely bang spot on straight for trajectory. So yeah, 100% better than what we did on the previous attempt. So I would say it's a success. Yeah, success. I don't think he survived, but hey, we got perfect trajectory. That's awesome. I think you can see him in the background. Hang on, just over there. There he is. There he is. Yeah. Yeah, he's coming back at the moment. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he's just picking up pieces. All right, so that's how he's coming back. There you go. That was pretty good. Yeah, you leave it there, Harry. Come back over. But yeah, super straight. Absolutely perfect trajectory, right all the way up. Perfect climb. Then came back down as it would. After the 3 seconds, we got a re-explosion, which would have been the parachute, but it didn't deploy. And then it came straight back, and then came back down, still in perfect glide. It went way up. It was waving. Did you see? Yeah, that's great. Yeah, hopefully you guys can see it on screen. So what did we get back? What parts did we get back that are intact? Oh, yeah. So the rockets, the booster is perfect. So he's ready to go again, effectively. Nice. So that kept it absolutely spot on correct, right? It did. Do we change screens or is it a little bit blurry in there? Yes, hang on, we just changed. Yeah, yes. We just bring it down a little bit closer. Yeah, so he is all perfectly just like that. Just like that. So nothing broke on him. And on Ironman himself, what did he do? He is he's got a bit of dirt on his face. And he has no legs. His legs have come off. Otherwise, pretty good. But yeah, so his legs are there, so just just glue them back on. So his hands are still intact. And his hands are perfect. And both legs got both legs back. So he can take it one and hit him. So yeah, so he came in straight face down, like that, straight face down into the ground, and then only lost his legs. So a little bit of super glue, and he'll be back in the air. Yeah, we're gonna have. That was cool. Yes, I think really what went wrong was the glue didn't. It's stuck in there really good. Oh, that's what it is. So yeah, he would have opened up. It's just Richard wedged it pretty good. So there you go. Lessons learned, I suppose. Propso says, congratulations, guys. Midnight here. I'm going to have a turn in. Enjoy the breeze. Okay. Cheers, man. And thanks. Thanks for tuning in, and we appreciate. There was a bit of a delay, and we did. But we got you in the end. But we did get a perfect trajectory. So we'll post some more footage about maybe a closer camera if we got one.
Yeah.
We did put some extra cameras out there.
Yeah, so you can
The
tune
next
into
couple of days on YouTube, etc., etc.
Oh yeah, on Shorts and then on our Instagram page.
Yes, and we appreciate you tuning in very much. It looks like the sun's gone down a bit. You can actually see what's going on out there.
Yeah, no, it was good, really good.
So thanks.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it was a great launch. It was a great
It
launch.
was launched. So clearly the stability of that shape. I'm not sure who suggested this shape. Who was it on Livestream that suggested this shape?
But they were spot on.
They were spot on, 100%. Clearly, that worked a bit better than the last one.
It was absolutely rock steady, wasn't it?
It was. It was just there was no mucking around. Straight up. That's great. That's cool.
Really cool.
Yeah. You couldn't fault that one.
And it's quite easy to repair too.
Yeah, very easy. Just a 10-second bit of super glue, and he'll be back in the air again.
Oh, that's cool. Oh,
So
there you go.
So maybe in the future we could do another live stream and do that one again, perhaps. So you can bring the camera a bit closer this time.
Sure. But we intended to do it this time.
Yeah,
no, I'm
we
done.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, we continued on
And we
got a good result. So there you go.
Yeah,
Great
that was
result,
cool.
even.
See how high it went?
That was amazing. Because it just kind of just kept going, right?
It
didn't go off like you know, boom, disappear. It just kind of like just steady, just chugged its way up.
Chug. Just like the tank of rockets, and it just
chugged its way up.
Yeah, hopefully you can see it. Yeah, the screen might have been quite big enough.
No,
yeah,
it just chugged its way up.
Straight up, and then got to the top of its trajectory, and then flipped over, and then boom.
It literally just flew up. It came around, just flew back down. That was cool. Yeah. Super stable, right?
Yeah, I was quite happy with the design. Yeah. Just a slight just improvements was just we put a bit of packing there.
Just too tight.
A bit too tight, just a little bit too tight on that one, but that's only minor.
Minor.
But clearly Ironman shape with him flying in this position.
Totally.
Because that's how he stands. So they had it right in the comics.
Yeah, they had it right. Absolutely. So,
yeah.
So you would say
success.
So you would say success and something that we can develop in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Worthwhile.
So, that was hang on, the camera's over there. That position that Ironman's in, clearly a streamlined position, because So yeah,
so it is flight tested, so we can say maybe clearly that on the H&R Racing that Ironman can fly.
Ironman can fly.
It's not just a comic. It's not just a movie. He can. That is a viable flight option.
Yeah, very cool.
Position.
So we might have another look around to see if there's any more parts or anything, but I'm pretty sure we've got everything back.
Yeah.
It's got his two legs, his body structure. There he is. Hang on, wait. There he is. He's got a bit of dirt on his face where the impacted, but what a hit!
Right to the noggin.
Right to the head. So it's just straight on like that, boom, into the head, and yeah, you can take a hit. So there you go. He'll make a good soccer player.
It's the exoskeleton taking a hit, right?
Yeah, clearly.
I mean, he might not have his knees anymore, but you know,
that's just minor details, isn't it?
If you're inside the suit, what a hit! The only damage you got was you lost your limbs.
Yeah, but you went quite high though. Anyway, so I think should we wrap up there, Richard? What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So we did get success, and that's the main thing. We did
the result. The result.
Yeah.
So definitely that Ironman flight position is a viable option for us going forward.
Yes.
So stay tuned to see what develops on that front.
Yes, there you go. So lots of ideas coming. I can think of 3 just right now. So there you go. So we appreciate you very much for tuning into this live stream this week.
That's right.
And past, present, and future. Next week we're on Tuesday. What are we jumping? Like we were saying before, we're jumping into
Space X4, unboxing that.
And then more importantly, we're going to put that guy straight into use, straight to make the CREALITY high drone.
Continue on building using the 3D printing filament. All in that video, so stay tuned for the Tuesday.
Should be exciting, and you're looking forward to releasing that for you guys. And
we're not sure what we'll be doing next week on live stream. We tend to just make it up a couple of days before. If you've got any suggestions, leave them below.
Yes.
Remember to comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't done already. And as always, we have to thank you all very much for tuning in, past, present, future.
Yes,
thank all our sponsors. And we'll see each other next time.
Yes.
Or we'll see you on Tuesday.
We'll see you Tuesday.
See you Tuesday first. Okay.
Okay. So thanks very much from me, and we'll see each other next time. I'm Harry.
I'm Richard.
And here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go! HRD Racing, HRD Racing, HRD Racing.
Yeah. See you guys.